Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm an occupational therapy assistant student at Fox College, and today we are going to be watching me tie-dye a shirt. Occupational therapy is the process of helping clients continue on with life as independently as possible after a medical episode. Crafts are used in OT to maintain cognitive functioning, promote fine and gross motor skills, and provide a fun way to do therapy. So materials needed are a white shirt, colored paint of your choosing, gloves which are optional, rubber bands, a plastic bag, squirt bottles, and a washing machine. I actually ended up going to Michael's and getting a tie-dye kit for $9.99, and then I also spent $9.99 on a white t-shirt, so it ended up being $20. Okay, so now I'm gonna actually start explaining what we're doing. So it depends like how you want the shirt to be decorated. We wanted sort of a swirl pattern, so what we did was took it in the middle and just kind of swirled it around. And then what you would do next is put rubber bands all around it in like different shapes, I guess you could say. And here's me saying hi. So after you decide what shape you want and you put the rubber bands around the shirt, you will get the paint that you want and the color, and you're gonna just squeeze it onto the shirt. Depending on the direction, sometimes they'll have you make the shirt wet first, but this time I realized that like we didn't have to do that for that one, so I guess it kind of depends on what kit you use. The amount of color that you get on your shirt is kind of dependent on how well you put the paint on and whether you can get it in the creases of the shirt where the rubber bands are, because you're only seeing a small amount. So if you want more color, make sure you soak it, and if you don't want color, then I guess just you do you. This is why I said gloves are optional. Me and my boyfriend Nick decided to dye our hands. So after you dye it the way you want to, you're going to put it in a plastic bag and tie it off, and you're going to get all the air out. And here's Nick doing the exact same thing because I didn't want to be alone in my video. This activity is best done outside where it's harder to permanently stain things. So after you get done bagging it, you're just going to leave it somewhere for 6 to 8 hours, depending on how vivid you want the color to be. So we ended up leaving it on my garbage can outside. I hope nobody noticed. So then, since it was 90 degrees, we went in the pool. Here's my dog that rolled around in the grass and dyed himself purple. 8 hours after I got yelled at for dyeing the dog purple, I brought the bag inside and unwrapped it. I took all the rubber bands off. And then what I did next, eventually, after I get the rubber bands out, was rinse it out. As you can see, I was rinsing it out so all of the extra dye comes off in the sink and not in the washing machine. This actually took forever, by the way. So after this, I forgot to take a video of me putting it in the washer. So what you're going to do is wash it on cold, no detergent. And then after it goes through the washer, you're going to hang it up to air dry, and then you have a tie-dye shirt. The best population for this activity would be kids and young adults. And the goals of this activity are fine motor skills and sequencing. And here's the end result of me thinking I'm taking a picture but taking a video. And here's us modeling, of course. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you soon.